Good evening. Thank you, Madam President, for this opportunity, to our Vice Chair, Patricia Siebold, to my colleagues on the board, Donald Payne Jr., Leonard Luciano, Rufus Johnson, Rolando Bobadilla. Thank you very much to our clerk, Deborah Davis Ford, for allowing me this opportunity. I come before you tonight to present, and I would like at this time to call them up, a proclamation to the family of Councilman from Belleville, Paul J. MacDonald, PJ MacDonald. If the family would please come up to the dais, thank you. So, Madam President, I'm actually 2 for 2 with being late. My apologies, but I wanted to have the opportunity to present this proclamation on behalf of the entire board to PJ's family. I was originally supposed to present this proclamation at the Belleville Irish American Association dinner, which I was unable to attend due to a family emergency, and then was supposed to be here at 6:15 this evening. So my apologies for being late, but I think it's actually a blessing in disguise that we were able to do this with all the members of the board here, and I think a fitting tribute to PJ, if I may call him that, at the meeting has started, since he was a public servant in the truest sense of the word. I will briefly read briefly from the resolution, if you would permit me to, and just say that as a young Irish American elected official, I looked up to PJ in the Irish American community. Public service and doing something for something greater than yourself is, I think, what it's all about. He was the embodiment of that. So my voice is cracking. As I'm a little emotional, I just lost my grandmother last week. She was a MacDonald by way of County Cork. And she was married to my grandfather for 65 years. But PJ, my grandmother, had a lot in common. My grandfather reminds me a lot of PJ. So with that, whereas Paul J. MacDonald of Belleville, New Jersey is being remembered upon his passing from this life on Wednesday, January 12th, 2011, at the age of 69. And whereas Paul P.J. MacDonald was born on January 24th, 1941 in Newark, New Jersey, the eldest of 5 children, born to Willie and Marie MacDonald. He moved with his family to Belleville in 1946, where he resided until his passing and where he attended St. Peter's Grammar School and Belleville High School. And whereas Paul J. MacDonald served with the U.S. military police during the Vietnam War, he also retired from the county of Essex, where he was employed by the Essex County Sheriff's Office and at the Essex County Jail Annex. And whereas Paul J. MacDonald was proud of his Irish heritage and was very active in Irish American organizations, he was president of the Belleville Irish American Association and a longtime member, officer, and financial secretary of the Newark St. Patrick's Day Parade Committee, which dedicated its 2010 St. Patrick's Day Parade in his honor. And whereas Paul J. MacDonald was also a member of the Ironbound Irish American Association, the Cryan Association, the McGovern Association, the Belleville Knights of Columbus 835. He was a standard bearer of the Paul J. MacDonald Association, was honored as Essex County Irishman of the Year in 2001, and was an honoree at the 26th Annual Benefit of Project Children. He was also recognized by the Kevin G. Kennedy Civic Association in Belleville with their Community Service Award in 2010. And whereas Paul J. MacDonald also served on the Board of Governors of the Giblin Association, was a member of the Ancient Order of Hibernians, Michael L. Delahunty, Division No. 9 of Montclair. We were members together. And the Nutley Irish American Association, for which he served as the Deputy Grand Marshal of its 29th Annual St. Patrick's Day Parade in 2007. And whereas Paul J. MacDonald was elected to the Belleville Municipal Council in 2008 to represent the 3rd Ward, where he served the residents with commitment, compassion, good humor, and most importantly, integrity, until his untimely passing. And whereas Paul J. MacDonald leaves behind to cherish his memory, his beloved wife Janet, his daughters Colleen MacDonald, Aileen Millar, and her husband Patrick, Sheila Lizzie, and his grandchildren Allison, Gianna, Janet, and Michaela, John, and Caitlin, great-grandson Brandon, Brandon, his brothers Ray, Greg, and John, his sister Joan, and a host of family and friends. Now therefore be it resolved that the Essex County Board of Chosen Freeholders hereby offers its sincere condolences to the family of Paul J. MacDonald. I am not worthy to present this, but please know that I think about him each and every day as I serve on this freeholder board to represent the beloved community of Belleville and the beloved 5th District. Thank you so much.
Okay. My dad had the Irish gift of gab. I don't. He was also good at public speaking, which I'm not, so I'm going to make this short. On behalf of my mother, my sisters, and the MacDonald family.
Thank you, Tom.
I would like to thank the Essex County Board of Freeholders for honoring my late father. I'm very sorry. My dad was a lifelong resident of Belleville in Essex County. And I remember when we came here in March of 2001, we were so proud when he was elected the Essex County Irishman of the Year. He enjoyed serving the county of Essex, and he would be honored to receive this honor this evening. And once again, I'd just like to thank everybody.
Say something because I didn't know that the young people were going to be here earlier for first tea. And I think that's quite amazing that that happened. My father had an office in our home, which over the past couple of months I've finally been helping my mom to clean everything out. And there was a lot of stuff in his office, with a lot of political stuff dating back to the 60s. My father was appointed to a committee by a gentleman named, I believe, Harry Lerner, back in 1969, or one of 11. And there were so many political memories. But what I thought was very interesting was when after I finished sorting through all the papers, I found a huge duffel bag in the corner of the office, and I opened it up, and there were about 400 golf balls in the bag. And I didn't throw them out because I said somebody will be able to use those golf balls. So now I know where the golf balls are going.